Hey guys, Cody Moyer here with head coach of the Fairbury Jeffs, Derek Garfield. Coach, I mean, just another remarkable year. You had a heavily senior-laden team last year. You got three, stud 100-win seniors this year, but you've had some young guys and a 106-pound young lady that's really stepping up and really wrestling well. Looking pretty good again. Coming up, conference here in Fairbury on Friday, and then districts coming up, the following week. We might be taking a big crew to Omaha again.
We hope so. And honestly, coming into the year, we didn't really know what to expect. And like you talked about, we lost 4 phenomenal seniors last year. All multiple state qualifiers. They were all 100-match winners, state medals. And then you throw Jacob Johnson on top of that, losing him as a junior to an injury. We had a rebuilding process, if there is such a thing. But the great thing that we did have coming into the year was a lot of leadership. Logan Slater, Zach Rakowski, Austin Barnes. Those guys are guys who have been in the fire. And they were able to help kind of bring our younger bucks along. And you're right, man. We've seen some awesome stuff from some young people. And to see kids like Carson Ace York, Marshall York, who's a senior but new to the varsity team, those guys have all stepped up. Autumn Branson's done awesome. We've got a lot of wins out of Brock Beat at 113. It's been fun. Quentin Gwynn's another young one. And those guys are guys who are going to be the future of our program. And so we've kind of tried to develop the way we do things, not necessarily to our personnel, but the way we do things. And when you do that, the process kind of takes care of itself. And so we have seen success, maybe a little bit more than I thought we would, especially early on in the season. But that's kind of what we've come to expect with the expectations of our program.
It's well known, I think, not just in Fairbury and with your wrestlers, but throughout the state, that Derek Garfield has developed a work ethic with his kids, and that correlates to the endurance they see on the mat. I mean, there's a lot of times when you're matched skillfully with somebody about one-on-one that, whoever has that little extra in that third period can be the one that will upset the cart and come away with the victory.
Yeah, that's just kind of something we hang our hat on. And honestly, I refuse to let anybody outwork us. And I'll say this till the day I die. I might be wrong, but we outwork everybody in the state. The stuff we put our kiddos through up here, there's not very many people on the planet who would be willing to go through it. But if they stay with what we're doing, they're going to reap the benefits. And I think that's why I'm confident going into the third period all the time. We tell people all the time, we tell our kids all the time, let's push this kid to deep waters. Let's take him to the third period. Let's get him deeper than he's ever been. And I know we're going to win the match in the third period. That 6-minute match, the last, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, I'm comfortable there. And that's a correlation to what we do up here every single day. But I can't sit here and say it's all me, because the kids have to buy in to what we're selling. We can come up with any recipe we want to for success, but if the kids don't buy in, then none of it matters. And so the reason we've seen the success that we have had, is they have bought into everything we've done. They've been willing to run through the proverbial brick wall for us. And when you got kids like that, and you got a system in place that you are 100% committed to, and a coaching staff that's bought in, man, the sky's the limit, and we've seen a lot of positives out of it.
And everybody, we got a great opportunity. We're hosting conference on Friday in Fairbury. We got a duel tomorrow night with Beatrice as well. The nice thing about hosting is that, you got 2 great opportunities. Beatrice would be a great one-on-one duel to get that environment, and then to see a more tournament-style environment, bracket type of wrestling on Friday. Starts at 4. What time tomorrow night?
We go 6 o'clock against Beatrice tomorrow night. It's parents' night, and so come on out and watch it. Beatrice is tough. They're a top 10 Class B team right now. They've got some great pieces, and it's going to be an all-out battle tomorrow night. Lots of respect for that program over there. Coach Johnson's done a really good job of kind of rebuilding the Beatrice program. We got them 2 years ago. They got us last year, so this is the third one. We'll see what happens here, but it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a great atmosphere. I just got done talking to our kids after practice tonight. Anytime you got a quality Class B school right down the road, you got to embrace being able to go head-to-head against those guys. And we're ecstatic about it. It's such a great test right before conference. We preach all the time that we have to be peaking at the right time. And we call this stretch that we're in right now our championship stretch. And last year our thing was Pursuit of February. And when February hits, it is go time. And tomorrow's February 1st, and I think we've put the hay in the barn, so to speak, and we're ready to rock and roll. And so we're excited for the next few days. Obviously, transitioning into districts and state league can follow.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited to come and see some wrestling this week. Everybody get out and take into these opportunities. They're right in your backyard here. And, I'm excited. Not only that, I've booked my tickets to Omaha a long time ago.
That's awesome.
So it'll be a good time. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks. Appreciate it. You bet.